Yo-ho! This is Megan, the Colorful Pirate, and today I'm finally gonna do my September haul. I'm a bit late, got a lot going on in my life, but these books have just been sitting in a box, and I really need to get into them because some of them are Halloween themed, and we're halfway there. My kiddo starts preschool next week, and I'm gonna have 10 days after that of fairly copious amounts of me time that I haven't seen in 3 years, so pretty excited to just hammer out some Halloween stuff. But anyway, we're on September right now, so I got 38 new coloring books and a few other books and supplies that I'm going to be showing you. So first, just a couple of supplies. I got this really cool parchment paper for any of my books that seem, or you know, when you do something that has glitter or whatnot and you don't want it to get all over the next side of the page. It's not 10 by 10, but there weren't that many options for Halloween parchment paper, and I like this very spooky pattern. And then I got some Gamsol. My Derwent blender pen ran out, and I was very saddened by that, but I remember I'd seen somebody's video. I will try to remember to link it below on how to refill a blender pen, and this has been working great. So that's Gamsol. It's an odorless mineral spirit. So then, first little stack that I have here, I got Just Add Color Day of the Dead by Sarah Walsh. I have the circus book by her that I really like. I'm not so sure about the carnival one, but I don't remember whose channel I saw flipping through this. They'd gotten a copy too, so I got it. I think this is from a used bookseller. There was nothing colored in it, and just really cute, interesting Day of the Dead themed images. This is funny. I got this. I have a subscription, so this one came in the mail finally in September. It is issue number 91. All the Jasmine Beckett Griffith pictures. Really cool. I keep hemming and hawing about getting her Halloween book. I'm just not sure how I feel about the style. I like it, but I don't know. I just need to color it. So that's what I like about Coloring Heaven, is now I have several of these coloring book artists that I haven't really, I'm not sure I want to go buy their nice books, but a lot of other people really like them, so I can give it a try that way if I just get around to doing it. This was a new release from Creative Haven, Literary Horror Legends. There is a flip through of this on my channel, but pretty cool. It's got that kind of woodcut looking design to it, and there are, it tells you what the image is depicting, which I think is pretty cool because I don't actually know a whole lot of these, and I consider myself quite the reader, and especially like horror stories, the old style ones. I have read Dracula. And then I got 5 Dover books. They were having some sort of sale. I don't remember which one it was. I've taken advantage of a few sales. I've gotten 2 where they were offering 20 bucks off an order of 50. So that's like 4 free coloring books. So, needless to say, my Creative Haven collection is getting larger. This is Enchanting Fairy Tale Scenes by Marty Noble. And it's just what it sounds like. This has been out for a long time. But it'll be fun for I just like Marty Noble's work. I've almost got most of her books. Fantasy Butterflies, also by Marty Noble. This would be some fun for some fairly simple coloring. Really thick lines, good for markers. Yeah, 2012 and 2016. Entangled Gardens by Angela Porter. Really cool. I love Angela Porter stuff. I almost have all her books. Well, that's not quite true, but I have a lot of them. I almost have all the Creative Haven ones, we'll say that. I like her style. It's not the Zentangle stuff with all the random patterns. It's more like there's like actual things in all of it. There's a method behind the patterning. Day of the Dead by the Edgy brothers, David Edgerly and Chris Edgerly. Like this one, very large skeleton characters with a frame around it. It's very nice. Oh, I was going to do that for Olga Ronnie's fan prompt, but I didn't get to that one. Pretty cool. You gotta sign up for the Dover Sampler email, because that's when they tell you what kind of deals, or they give you a code for the $20 off and all that. This one is Mystical Fashions by Renate Ettel. Very interesting, very light. Very thin line work, but that's okay. The compositions are very interesting. And here in the center it tells you about what goddess or figure of myth. This thing is, I guess, mythical. Should have known there were gods and mythical creatures. I would have probably gotten this sooner if I had become aware of that. But really pretty stuff. There's one in here I want to maybe get to for Halloween. The Bat Lady. I'm just realizing there's like a fold in the paper. Only on that one. Why? Oh well. I finished my Rita Berman collection. I got Mine Reister Europa. Everyone knows this book, and if you don't know this book, you haven't been on ColorTube very long. And I got it in the same order as the Asian book, which I think is gorgeous. I love this one. I love this picture. I just think that's so unique and interesting. But, yep. Now we go on to some of the Amazon print books. I picked up this new one from generacine. I was actually going for the Modern Folk Art Birds, colored by Maya. I was kind of like shown a little bit of this at the time, but I think recently she actually did a little bit of a flip through. She's got several finished pages, and I just like the kind of the simplicity and the patternings. Be a really nice maybe paint book, but just I don't know. There's something about it that I fancied. And yeah, so then I got the Hello Beautiful Fall, which was like the new one, and it's very small but cute. Little things related to fall, and the idea is that you could sit down in 10 minutes and color it every day for a mental health break. I got the new Carla Magana, Graveyard Girls. I think this one's really cool. I still haven't colored any of her stuff. I need to. I'm gonna do the Batgirl one, the one that's volume 2 that came out last year. But oh, this is so super cute too. I just love creepy little goth girls. I used to be rather goth / scene like she is. So it definitely reminds me of my younger years. I guess still, I don't know, I've kind of lost sight of fashion after becoming a mother, but it'll come back. And so I decided to go ahead and get volume 1 as well. I've seen so many fun, beautiful pictures colored in all these. Maybe that's what's keeping me from doing is I don't know if I'm going to accomplish such interesting things as all the other cool people do on YouTube. But we'll see. I got Littlest Horror. This one came out last year. It's a pocket size book and just cute little vignettes. They're not vignettes. I keep almost saying that, but just quick coloring. That's from Glenn Dent Books, the tiny little horrors coloring book. I looked to get the bigger one and it's out of print, so I guess they just decided to deal with this one. I got, so I got my first PDFs, and If I can figure it out or want to, maybe I'll put up a couple images here from the PDF that I got from Edwina McNamee. So I purchased her Halloween book, and I think I got Autumn Dreamlings last month. And this Halloween book is really cute. The ones from Amazon, you get half of them with black backgrounds, and then half without the black backgrounds. It's weird that I flipped into a lot of the boots. So, but there's this one that's not available on Amazon for whatever reason. It's called Autumn Magic, and so I finally decided to buy that, my first PDF book, which is what I did. Then I guess I'll be showing a few pages here, maybe. But here's the one that I printed out, and I did it on some mixed media paper, and I'm using my watercolor pencils. I need to finish it, but I was having a lot of fun the day I did this. Works a lot better on this paper, so really excited to get those. Went a little crazy on the Camellia Angel Cova. I think Elm Colors is doing the Angel Cova Halloween hashtag this month, but the 50 Autumn Miniatures, this has been out for a while. Really cute, simple colors. I have the Halloween mandalas. That is one of my favorite coloring books. I think I've colored a lot more in it than some other books, so that one. The 50 Autumn Miniatures, super cute. Again, this has been out forever. This is the new one she released, the 50 Halloween Fairy Houses. At first, when I got it, I thought it was, I don't know, that just seemed a little too simple for me. But the more I look at it, the more the details that I see. And yes, it's got a nice thick line art, but that's good for markers. And the completed pages that I've seen people do so far look great. So, my first impression was totally wrong. I love it. It's super cute. And I didn't get this last year, but this is the one she released last year, the 50 Halloween Miniatures with the black background. And I am really tempted to buy all my books again because they recently fixed the printer near my house, and the books that I've gotten in October from Amazon have such clean printing, and it looks so much better. But I'm not making professional art here. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to spend all that money to replace them again, but really cute book. This one's pretty curled. Some more Halloween Amazon books. Autumn by Yana Prosperina. Yep. Really beautiful artwork. Halloween by Tatiana Bogema-Silova. This is a really old book of hers. I kind of want her to put out another one like this. Her humor around Halloween is so great. I was hoping to see another one coming out this year, but I haven't. But we got a really good one last year and the year before, so now I have like 3 Halloween books from her, and I need to finish my WIP from last year. Halloween Patterns by Jade Summer. Fairly simple, but also complex. And when I just want to color something mindlessly, and a mandala, I like them. Olga Golvashkina, she did the Alice in Wonderland that I got last month. And I was looking at getting Halloween Mounts, which is like the 4th volume of her Mounts books. But then I saw this one, Find the Skull. And I thought this one was really cool. A lot of them have skulls. I don't know, there's a couple I can't find the skull, and I wonder if it's a joke. But really cute, weird little animal scenes with creepy skull, like pretty cool stuff. I got Modern Witches. I've been thinking about getting this one for a while. Decided to finally do it. Seeing all your beautiful pages. Super cute. That was by Coco Wyo. And then this is a new one by Jeanette Wummel. I've recently really been enjoying her Zen Doodle versions of animals. They're just super cute. And when I can't remember whose channel I saw this on. I need to start writing it down. but yeah, there's a few in the back with black background, but most of them don't. So it's Rooted in Halloween Cats is the name of it. And it's cats and Halloween. Two of my favorite things. Super fun, super simple. A few more Amazon printed books. I've been seeing this one. Again, I love cats, or just animals in general doing people things. So this is Fantastic Cats by Ruth Sanderson, and there are, there's a few extra, it's not like totally double, but there are 12 repeated images in the back. But you have just cats doing, oh, there's another one I was going to do for the fan prompt. Then there's these, which I don't know. There's a few of those in this book, and is that really Ruth Sanderson? I mean, Ruth Sanderson does some like real illustration books, and this all appears to be from Ruth Sanderson, so I don't understand what these are. They seem like clip art or like lazy, but I don't know. It could be cool. Just color them in with like that. Well, this one looks like the Green Man. That one's actually kind of cool. Maybe it's a different style she has. But no, where'd the Egyptian one go? They're not all Victorian. I guess that one? Yeah. Little kitty unk. Yeah. I'm mostly done collecting my Forest Diver books. I really want Forest Diver to just, like, either sell PDFs or whatever, because the steampunk version one that still haven't seen it coming out of Julia Rivers. I'm really wanting that one, but this one is a lot of happy quotes. Cultivate inner peace, go in unexpected directions. Kind of cheesy, but you know what? Out of Forest Diver, I like it. Hidden Spirits of the Enchanted Forest. See, look at this. Look at how clean that is. Oh, I actually did end up reordering the book that I messed up the mermaid page in. And also because it would have a clean printing like this. So, you'll see that in October haul. Lovely book. And then I picked up a couple Kira Shushniva, the Autumn. So once we hit winter, I'll have all 4 of these. These are really fun to do. Color by Colors. And then the Fantasy Women one. I liked the way these looked. Not really interested in the Country Girls one. I like fantasy stuff though. And I don't know, the way these turn out, I liked better than the other ones. So I saved this one for last because it's Sarah Burrier. She also does the Portrait of a Mermaid, and I saw this one pop up again, and I love it. Her work is so pretty and delicate and detailed. Oh, I can do some of this for fall. I love fairies and whatnot, and while I was looking at that, this popped up in the suggested, and it's Fairies in Colored Pencil, and I said, hey, that seems like it would be a really good resource. So it's not all Sarah Burrier, it's several different artists, Lindsay Archer and Cynthia Knox, but it's got a lot of projects to do, and I think is this one that has in the back, it's got the templates for various projects in here, so you could trace the outlines and then get to work, and it has all the colors that you could use. And what's really cool about this book is the detail that they go into about how to create the skin tones and what to lay in and how to do the shadows and the colors and everything. So this is a really good book. And after I did that, I had seen some Colored by Maya haul where she had been getting some used coloring books, and I ended up deciding to just go see what was on thrift books. And that got me into a whole art book thing. Now, I've been collecting art books and how to draw mermaids and all that, but mostly from like Book Outlet. I didn't even think about looking on thrift books, so I got these for super cheap, like $3. And I looked for the coloring book artist. So Barbara Lanza does like mermaids for Creative Heaven, and so there's less like watercolor stuff. But I really, when I have more time again, I want to get back into doing art. When I was younger, I really loved doing fairies and whatnot, so trying to like figure out human proportions. Another Barbara Lanza was Enchanting Elves. And I want to learn how to watercolor more. Those are like from the show. The old show from the 80s. And then now, before I even found out coloring, I was a fan of Stephanie Law. And I had found this book in the library, my local library, and I really, it's something I always struggled with was like landscapes. So this book was all about landscapes. And I never did anything with it when I got it from the library, but I just looked at it. It's got all this info about different, so much info, so much beautiful work, step-by-step projects. But this one is like out of print and really hard to find, and I ended up getting a used copy for not as cheap as the other ones. This one was definitely the most expensive. These ones you can still get from Amazon, I believe. So you have Magical Menagerie, which is more like birds and animals and stuff, all in watercolor. And then this one, which is a cheaper paper, which I thought was strange, but this one is magical creatures. So I don't know, if you want to see a longer review of these books, I was thinking about making a video of that, but here I am. I've just gone ahead and done that anyway, haven't I? Oh, and there's another Walter Pfister from Meredith Tillman. Same kind of thing, watercolor, fairies, and fantasy. So while I was shopping used books, I also managed to add another one to my Pictoria collection, The Medieval Town. I wanted this one. It reminds me of the Ren Fair, of course. But it's a really interesting scene. All these different people and the town, and just always loved Middle Ages. And finally, I was inspired, again, I believe, by a color by Maya, or maybe at that time, she hadn't been collecting these yet, but then, or maybe she had, I don't know. But we both actually started collecting these used recently, and so this is the Art Therapy. I've already had the Celtic Designs one, because I really wanted that when I had seen it. But stained glass, I love coloring stained glass stuff. So yeah, it's just lots of really cool stained glass images, and in the back it tells you where these stained glass come from. So if you're lucky, you can find a picture of it online and maybe color it the same. I got 100 Designs mandalas, and this one did have some coloring in them, not much. Was that it in here? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so cool designs, not all mandalas, but different stuff from like Hindu religions, and that was, yeah, it's a little bit of colors, but it's not bad. And then I accidentally ordered two. I had ordered this, and then like a couple days later I was looking again and ordered this one, and I'm just an idiot. I need to pay attention to what she's doing. But I mean, they were like $5. So maybe I'll do a giveaway, because I have some duplicate coloring books. Coloring Heaven, from just me not getting it, saying I didn't get it, then I literally get it and the replacement on the same day. Stuff like that. So maybe I'll do a giveaway. But this one I feel like might have had more colored in it. But yeah, so I have two of those now. And then Nouveau Bestiaire. Have never seen this one. I'm not even sure if there was a flip through. I might have been able to find a flip through. But so this one's got a little bit more colored. But there was some skill there. I could continue what they were doing. But yeah, really kind of Zendoodly well, definitely Zenduli, but also just really cool animals. And what's cool about the Zendoodles in here is that there's little, like, there's motifs of the culture that, like, parrots from South America, you know, there's South American motifs in there. There's, like, Native American, and there's, like, a moose. So I thought that was really cool. It's not just arbitrary squiggly lines everywhere. Like, here there's a sphinx. And, yeah, so I was really happy with this one. And I feel like these, I mean, yes, one side of me thinks, oh, these will probably be even more rare soon. But I also want to color in it. So it's I'm not just collecting it for the future. But maybe I'll color a couple pictures in it and I'll die and someone can sell it for me and make some money. I don't know. Alright, well that's it. That's everything that I got in September. I hope that you are having a wonderful time coloring whatever you're coloring, and we'll see you in the next video.